Arulmigu Kodidainayaki udanurai Masilamaneeswarar temple Thirumullaivoyal. In ancient times, the forest surrounding Thirumullaivoyal was ruled by two notorious tribesmen, Vanan and Vanan, from the Kurumba tribe. They are feudal lords of Thirumullaivoyal. King Thondaiman wanted to take the area under his control. All his attempts went futile, and finally he decided to defeat them in war. He set out for the war with all his infantry and cavalry, with elephants and chariots. En route to the war, they waded through a dense growth of mullai plants, jasmine climbers. The foot of the elephant on which he was mounted was entangled in the dense foliage. The king and his men, in an attempt to free the elephant from this mess, went on to cut the wild twines with their swords and daggers. Suddenly they noticed blood gushing out from the leaves and found a lingam bleeding. Shocked, the king was in great distress that he has committed a sin. Seeking mercy and forgiveness from Shiva, he prayed to him. Without any delay, Shiva and Parvati appeared before the king, lest he indulge in causing self-inflicted injury out of the grief. Shiva asked the king to build a temple for him right there and promised that he would reside there as Masilamaneeswarar. Shiva, who is as precious as a gem but without stains. Masu means dirty or stain caused by the profuse bleeding. Ila, without money, gem. It is believed that Shiva also promised to support him in destroying the Kurumbas by sending his holy steed, the Nandi bull. On his orders, the Nandi also gets ready to go and fight for the king. This is why the Nandi in this temple faces outwards, ready to leave for the battle on the orders of Shiva, whereas in all other Shiva temples, it faces inwards, facing the sanctum. The temple is incarnated by hymns of Devaram and is classified as Padal Petra Sthalam. The temple is incarnated by the hymns of Sundara, Ramalinga Swamigal, and Arunagirinathar. His consort Parvati is depicted as Piraisudi Amman. The presiding deity is revered in the 7th century Tamil Shaiva canonical work, the Devaram, written by Tamil saint poet known as the Nayanars and classified as Padal Petra Sthalam. The temple is believed to have been built by Cholas during 9th century and with significant additions from later Chola kings and by subsequent ruling empires. It houses 5-tiered gateway towers known as Gopurams. The temple has numerous shrines, with those of Masilamaneeswarar and Kodidainayaki being the most prominent. Temple is one of the Shakti triad in the region of Thondai Mandalam, the other two being Vadivadai Amman temple at Thiruvattur and the Thiruvadai Amman temple at Minjur. The goddess is called Kodidainayaki, she who has a waist as slender as the jasmine climber. She is considered to be a very powerful deity and is known to bestow her gracious blessings from newlyweds, unwed girls for speedy marriage and for happy married life. There is a scar on the lingam which is covered with sandalwood paste. There is a smaller linga made of mercury on which ablution is performed. The Vinayaka in this temple is called Valampuri Vinayaka. The temple tank is located outside the temple premises. Unlike other temples, the image of Nandi bull faces the direction opposite to the sanctum. There are smaller shrines in the temple for Cholapurishwar and Kuchalapurishwar, who are believed to have been worshipped by Lava and Kusha, the sons of Rama. The positions of deity Shiva and Parvati, Kodidainayaki, is also found to be interchanged as against what is usually found in Shiva temples. It is believed to be so because Shiva and his consort were in a hurry to give darshana, holy appearance, to the king. With Shiva's blessings and Nandi's support, king did win over the battle and proceeded to his capital. As a memoir of the victory, he seized a very prized portion of the Kurumbas, 2 pillars made of the tree trunk of Velleruk, white ground flower, Calotropis gigantea. These pillars can be seen even today, placed on both sides, decorating the sanctum sanctorum of the presiding deity. The temple has inscriptions from the period of Chola and Pandya, as per which it was located on the banks of a tributary of river Palar. The temple has inscriptions from the period of medieval Cholas and has received various architectural additions during their regime. An inscription from the period of Uttama Chola 970 to 85, recorded as in 1994, dedicates that Sembian Mahadevi, the mother of Uttama, bought 9,300 kuli of land for 1880 kalanju of gold from the Mahasabha of Ambattur and made a gift to the temple. This is the northernmost of temples where Sembian Mahadevi donated for temple construction. There are also inscriptions from the regime of Parthivendravarman, a feudatory of Uttama Chola, which mentions the reconquest of the region lost to Rashtrakutas during the Battle of Takkolam, fought during 949. Another inscription recorded as 678 of 1904 for the period of Rajendra I, 1012 to 1044 AD, records gifts to the temple. There are other inscriptions from subsequent Chola kings like Kolothunga III and Rajaraja III. There are inscriptions from Pandya king Jatavarman Sundara Pandyan I and from kings of Vijayanagara Empire like Harihara Raya II, Harihara Raya I and Mallikarjuna Raya. The large Nandi bull statue is believed to have been built to commemorate the victory of King Thondaiman over 2 Demon brothers.